Hello there everybody, it is Milmo here and I am back for one of these new series. Now as you can see here, I've already finished Margaret's stories and also the Mighty Shiva, which I will not be actually posting to the channel. I got a bit time restricted and unfortunately I did finish that Shiva thing before they then put an extra 50 days on it for some reason, or bumped it up to 50, and I've finished Margaret's stories also, so I do apologise for not posting that, but as always, if you do need any sort of help with those stages, I am always here to help you. But to move on to the current one, as you see, we're pumping out the players here, a few of the prestige players and the few freebies we got, the 3-star ones. So basically I'm just showing you some of these new characters. So we've got the governor there, Michonne, the 5-star Michonne, also the 3-star Michonne and the 3-star Negan, and then we've got the new Shielder Michonne as the ally there. Basically I'm just showing you these guys because I will actually sell these 3 stars in the depot. I will only keep that 5-star Michonne and also Governor, which you get from your prestige points. So basically this is the new Telltale Part 1 series they're bringing out. So it looks like they finally actually closed off that all-out war and have moved on to something else, and it will be this Telltale Part 1, and by the looks of it, in these early stages, it's going to be based around Michonne's game in the Telltale series, which is always nice. Michonne is one of those characters you can argue with, you know, a few things, but other than that, she is beast, and I absolutely love Michonne. So who can deny a girl with a katana? That's awesome. So as you can see, we're just flying through these stages. With these low early stages, with these part 1s and things like that, they have these really low team grades. Basically you can bring in a fairly average team and it will just cut through it, regardless of whether you set it up for zombies or people. It will just still cut through either of them, just because you're purely in these early stages. It's fairly easy going and a cruisy section to have. You know, you might struggle if you bring in one player, that's about it. You know, you can bring in characters like here. The majority of these characters are tier 1 unupgraded, a few 3 stars. All we've got is Rick in there, who has the plus 12 crit there, which is boosting them for these zombies, because the first act is actually all zombies, so this stage will be all zombies. So make sure you set your team up for those zombies. But like I said, even if you don't, unless you have an extremely low team grade, you should fly through these stages. Up to stage 4 already. She's getting a bit haunted by her kids here, but we'll keep swinging on and get rid of these zombies. I've talked a bit about the governor and Michonne in one of the newer videos I put out with the prestige system, and I talked about what they are as characters and what I like about them. I'm a bigger fan of the governor than I am Michonne, and Michonne is the 5-star. I much prefer the governor's rush and specialist skill over Michonne's, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Do you know, the governor is a very, very nice 4-star, and you know, to be saying you prefer a 4-star over a 5-star is saying something. So he's a very nice 4-star to be having, and he's fairly early in the prestige rank system. He's not in the very high upgrades, so it should be able for people that don't spend money and just log in. You should be able to still attain him. It may take a while, but you should be able to get him and have yourself a nice alert. With these 3-star characters, I am not keeping them. I bet I don't keep any 3 stars. I just don't have the space for them in my roster. And it's the same with these 3 stars. Negan's very cool there, holds the bat in one hand. For some reason he's wearing no shoes, which in a zombie apocalypse seems fairly stupid, but hey, look at that beast. He's holding his Lucio in one hand there. Who needs shoes when you're knocking heads the way he does, right? The last thing you're worrying about is stepping on, I don't know what you would worry about stepping on, but it's a bit weird to me that he doesn't have shoes, but I guess that goes with the character. It may change when you upgrade him, I don't know. I'm not actually going to upgrade him to find out. Same with this 3-star Michonne that we got as a freebie as well. Thanks for the supply points, Scopely. That's basically all they're going to be for me. If you are just recently starting out in the game, they will be nice 3-star characters for you to build up for your team. If not, and you're pretty, you know, well set in this game with a nice lot of 4 stars or 5 stars, then those are great little supply points to work your way up for a few nice weapons, either in the supply depot or some of those 5-star characters. But like I said, I'll only be keeping the Governor and the 5-star Michonne, and I'll probably use the Governor more than I will the 5-star Michonne. I have a fairly nice, strong team with 5 stars at the moment, so Michonne probably won't fit into there or squeeze anyone out in that way. But I don't have particularly many alerts, and like I said, that Governor is a very nice alert. Oh look, Nancy, there's a new 1-star Nancy. No, I already knew that. I was actually found that out a few weeks ago. They brought in a new 1-star Nancy. It was actually quite funny, but that's a bit sidetracked. Like I was saying, the Governor is quite a nice 4-star alert. I don't have many 5-star alerts, so he will definitely get into that top red team really easily. Very nice rush there, and does a very solid amount of damage for a 4-star. Not many 4-stars do high impact damage like the 400%, the 500, the 800% like like Andrea and Shiva. They do the 800%. So to find a 4-star with 400% is quite nice, and it's a solid amount of damage for a 4-star. And you know, I actually commend him as a 4-star character. He's probably one of the better alerts. If you think about some of the alerts they've released recently, you'd probably put him up in there. I know a lot of people are a big fan of Laurie. You'd probably put him up above Laurie quite easily. There's a lot of other good alert 4-stars that have come out recently. For example, you got your Chad, which is quite a nice little 4-star also, and a lot of people are a big fan of the Mark that was just released, the 4-star. But the Governor, I definitely would put at the top of that, not only the alert 4-stars but also the 4-stars in general. He's a very nice 4-star. He'd go up there with the likes of the blue Andrea and some of your other better 4-star characters. Definitely, I'd put him very high up in that regards. He's a very nice character, and I do recommend, if you do have him, do not sell him. Unless you like have a whole roster full of 5-stars, by all means, 4-stars are like throwing away candy or something. You don't really need those guys. You got a bunch of 5s. But if you don't have your 5s and you still use these 4s, he's a very nice character. Do not sell him. Like I said, he is one of the better 4-stars you will find up there with your Andreas, your Michonnes, and things like that. He is a very nice 4-star. Your Lauries and all those sorts of 4-stars, your Chucks, your Mollys. He's up there in them grades in regards to how much he can help your team and how good he is. He is very high up with those guys. You probably can't tell, I'm a really big fan of him compared to that Michonne. Yeah, that Michonne, yeah, she's a nice 5-star, but that Governor is pretty impressive for the 4-star he is. So definitely don't sell either of them, because, you know, you're not gonna get handed too many things like that in this game. So definitely don't sell them. Them 3-stars, by all means, go send them to the black hole, the supply depot. But those other 2 guys, definitely keep them. They're handy plays to be having. As you've seen, we've just been throwing through these stages fairly comfortably. I just wanted to hear, for this stage, I used a crit leader just to show you how much easier it is to hit through the stages if you can have team allies that are crit leaders. Also, it just makes it a whole lot easier and the zombies don't get as close. But other than that, you know, these guys are doing completely okay. Like I said, they're not upgraded, but when it comes to zombies, they're not shooting back at you. So as long as you can get a solid amount of crit, like I am here with that plus 12 crit from that Rick, and then I've got the ally there, Ezekiel, with the plus 24, then you'll get through these stages comfortably enough. Just make sure you got the crit up there, or you may struggle a bit. Don't forget your battle items if you do. So that is Act 1 done. Act 2 will be out soon. Thank you for watching.